I feel like the energy for the weekend is going to be quite creative. And when was the last time you saw me speechless? I know, right? I know you didn't want to say it. Yeah. Feel kind of silly. The spirit's like giving me this feeling of kind of lost in a dream almost. In a little fantasy, bit of dream, bit of real life. You're feeling very inspired, motivated, very creative. Your creative mind is on overload right now. You are thinking about all these different scenarios, and it's not all about just projects. It's about the creative process of designing the life you want. Yeah, that's huge, isn't it? I mean, and it honestly does feel like almost fantasy, but this is real life. I mean, it's just that life is getting to that point. You are getting to that point where you do feel a little bit more in control than you have in the past. Things that affected you in a negative way before stressed you out, gave you all kinds of anxiety, and you couldn't make decisions, and you were worried constantly that you were making the wrong choice, wrong decisions, making the wrong move. You don't feel that way right now. You really know what you want and what you don't want. You really have a really keen sight of what you want your life to look like. There's no blurred lines, there's no gray areas. It's black and white. And you're really in this design mode, and your creative mind, like I said, is on overload. And you're looking at all the different scenarios of how, I could do this, I could go that way, I could change this and change that. And, you have options, and you see that you have options. You have the ability to succeed no matter which one you take. You're just going to succeed in a slightly different way, whichever road you take. It's different, isn't it? Way different than in times past. It's either there was no road, or you just didn't see the road, or it was, I either have to make this one particular choice, or I stay where I'm at, which is not where you want to be. Either way, you're not staying where you are at this point. You have multiple roads in front of you, multiple choices. They all end up going to the same place, getting you where you want to be, slightly different in ways. They all feel great and wonderful, and it's just all about choice. All about, if you put each one of those choices in a hat, where to go to draw one out, I think you're okay with any of them that you pull out of the hat at this point. There's not necessarily one particular one that says, no, I got it, I want, that's the one I want. That's the one, 100%, I want that one. Because they all feel so similar, and they're all leading ideally to the same destination. They're going to get you to the same point that you want to be in your life, just slightly different. So the mind reels. Write things down. Put it all on paper. Put your pros and cons on there, and I'm just not seeing a lot of the cons on any of these, really. I mean, like I said, they all feel slightly different, but they're not extremely different. And they all lead really ideally to the same place within you, where you want to be physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, in all ways. So hey, get out there to design the life you want. It's a great time for it. Have a great day, everyone, and remember, you have the power to create the life you've always dreamed of. Yes, you do. Get outside, touch the earth, cleanse your space, do your meditations, and remember that this way, the wolf, the raven, and spirit, we are sending you unconditional love. Mwah.